clubs. And at three-quarter time, gentlemen, 3 points the margin in favour of Bannockburn.
Okay, I was out listening to Steve Witter address the Bannockburn side. It's very quiet, quite focused, concentrating on a little more physical pressure to be put on Werribee. He thinks they'll fall away a bit if they can apply a bit more physical pressure, and he wants them to make sure of their kicks as they're getting the ball into the forward line.
I went and listened to Brenton Vilchins, and he wants run from his midfield. He wants McClellan at full forward to take the big grabs he's been taking all day. And he's reminded the players that this could be the last quarter of their season. So for them to run hard at the ball, attack the football at all costs, and to move into the grand final next week.
Well, we've got a game on our hands. We had a thriller here yesterday. We've got another thriller today. It's just 3 points the difference. Bannockburn kicking against the Breeze in the final quarter. If they win it, they deserve the honour of going in, Ronnie, because they're going to have to defend pretty well, and they're going to have to attack at the same time.
Certainly will. Evans doing battle with Brenton Vilsons, the Werribee coach. Bounce down, a beauty. Favours Evans a tad. Backhander. Looks to for the smaller players, but there was a script the cue as we see a pack of players form there in the middle of the ground, and no one can get a clean possession. Now, Brendan Jackson can. Well done there. No, it was Paul Field. Paul Field's kick to centre wing. The bouncing ball, all clean bowl. Paul Smith. Good support there, though, Clinton Shaw. Likewise, Paul Barber.
No, he got him. Noel Fanning said he missed him, and he got him all right.
Fraser,
Don't worry about him.
high.
And we can tell our listeners here, 25-minute mark of the final term. Carlton and Brisbane, 58 points apiece.
Bath will to go with a hand pass across to Jason Habib, not playing a full forward, hasn't done in the third quarter either. Habib goes up towards centre half ball, but Big Vilchins drift across and he takes a timely mark, and Corey Flanagan dished him out a little one there. It's going to cost 50 metres, and Vilchins just letting Flanagan nail about it all too as he runs past him, and it brings him down forward to the centre of the ground with the Breeze behind him, and off comes Jackson, is it?
Yep.
And on comes Robbie Edgar.
Long bomb there, Filtons to the defensive side of the ground. McClellan was the target. At ground level, Harton over the ball. Now, Scripticue, the Werribee Central's interchange player. Left foot kick to the goal square. Up they go, but there's no one home except Chopper. And nice work there from Habib. Just chips a little left footer there to Clinton Shaw. He's played on. I don't know what he's doing. Well, put himself under pressure. He's kicked it right across the outer side. As we see now that the boundary umpire took a bit of a tumble there as well. He's okay. Ball out of bounds about 40 metres from the Werribee goal.
Far side of the ground. Into attack go the Centrals. The trail by just 3 points. Evans versus Field on that occasion. Evans might have won that one. Field seemed to interfere with him. Stripped McHugh appealing for a free kick for being pulled off the footy. None paid there. It's out of bounds again. Another boundary showing again far side of the ground forward pocket. Maybe between forward pocket, half forward flank. The Centrals trail by 3 points, but they're deep in attack.
Troy Shaw to do the ruck work. Over the top of Evans and Field. Falls towards Edgar. In fact, it's Fraser. Goes right foot. Missed to the near side, has he? Yep, one behind.
Back to 2 points.
Oh, 2 close games in 2 days. Could be extra time this afternoon.
Could be extra pay.
Again.
Could be some pay anyway. Here's Paul Smith at fullback, waiting to bring the ball back into play. Taking a bit of time. He knows that time on finishes when the umpire finishes waving the flag, so he just wasted a few seconds there. Paul Smith, long kick out to half-back. His kick has been the light. He kicked that outside the 50. East took the mark, then wanted to play on, got the hand pass across. He's put Troy Shaw under all sorts of pressure. He's claimed, loses the footy in the tackle, and Big Brenton Vilsons will take the free kick, and poor option on that occasion by the Bannockburn defence.
Yeah, terrible as Vilsons now, the coach, drives it long, looks for the high flies, broad in front of McClellan. Good work, hits the turf. Now players throw themselves at the leather, and umpire Ryan will be forced to come in and bounce down about 25 metres from the Werribee goal.
And Noel Fanning's just told me that it's 3/4 time, not the end of the game. Carlton and Brisbane, and Carlton are a goal in front. Thanks for that, Fano.
Bounce down. Evans does the ruck work. He heads for a behind and gets one. Yeah, rush behind there, and well, 1 point the difference.
Here we go again.
Goal umpire finishes waving the flag, so time on finishes. Paul Smith will take a little bit of time again. Yep.
It is extra time, Noel. It is extra time today, not come back next week.
He chipped it in short. Was that Bath? Was it? Took the mark?
Yes, it is.
Takes it, plays on, has a bounce, runs through centre half back, goes up towards Henderson, caught behind on this occasion.
Paul
And
Smith.
Paul Smith, the opposite Paul Smith, this is Werribee Central's Paul Smith, takes the mark. 59 plays 58 on the Great Western Hotel final quarter scoreboard.
Great kick. He had two options, Luddick and Fraser. Fraser took the mark. He's on 50 plays on. He dodges the handball, gets around Colliger quite easily, goes right foot. He's kicked the goal. Darren Fraser's second of the day.
The Centrals have hit the lead in the preliminary final for 95 of the final term. Just a few minutes in, Darren Fraser has registered his second major of the day, and a good one it was.
A little bit loose, wasn't they? The Bannockburn defence there. There's two of those players there, Fraser and also Delaney by themselves. Great Western Hotel final quarter scoreboard. Werribee Central's 99.64. Bannockburn 9.5.59. 5 points the margin. 5 minute mark of the final stanza. What was by the Bannockburn Sporting Trophies.
Corey Flanagan off and Daniel Rose coming on. The Devil Dodgers on. Bounced down to the centre of the ground. First possession, important field. Paul Field, hand pass and run of Fraser. He runs to the 50. Don't tell me it's 2 in 2 minutes. He lines up, goes for goal. Oh, he's just missed to the right-hand side. Looking dangerous now as Fraser. Plenty of football most of the day. And bit of kick that one. The Bannockburn supporters would have been their heads down a little bit, Roddy, but they're still in the game. 1 point only there to Darren Fraser.
Yep, margin 6 points.
Habib now, 65 plays 59. Habib kicks out from full back, comes grandstand side, looking for Evans. Fraser in front. Can't take the mark, falls to the front of the pack. Richard Fields wrapped up. And umpire Nolan will come in and bounce the ball at half forward for Werribee Centrals. He does now, Vilchins. Evans comes through, taps it back. Colin Fraser also, Richard Field, spins out of a tackle. Darren Fraser, right foot kick, deep to the teeth of goal. Smith punches away, Luddick can rove the ball. If it sits properly for him, it doesn't. Habib will see Luddick add the ball over the line.
Forward line of Bannockburn consists of the Pilgrim boys. They're both about 5'3". Ronnie and Matty down there in the goal mouth there as Habib's on the ball. As we see a chance for Edgar. He's well claimed by Troy College. It goes to Habib, kept it in play. Did he? Umpire said no, it was touched as he was thrown to the ground. Look out, it might be on down there. And Habib and Luke Luddick not on each other's Christmas card list, I'd suggest. Gary umpire's not worried about that, just as long as you miss me, he said. And he throws it back into play.
Vilchins and Evans. Evans gets his left hand to it. Clinton Shaw runs past without it. Winner gets tackled. Harton falls towards Wentworth. He gets wrapped up, gets the ball away. Brad Spicer gets a push in the back. And will take the free kick at 50. And the umpire's not the favourite of the supporters down in front of us.
Free kick was there, that was spot on.
And Brad Spicer, not one of his better games, but a chance here to stamp a bit of approval on the match, Ronnie. If he can bob this one.
Yes, he'll be kicking from about 50 metres. 48, in fact, the drop punt. It's a good kick right to the teeth of goal. It's off hands of the pack. And another minor score on the board off the boot there of Brad Spicer. 66 plays 59. Great Western Hotel
Could
final.
be an important point.
Yeah, Bannockburn got him out a challenge here as Paul Smith kicks in a beautiful kick too. Just hold up in the
good
breeze.
mark.
Great mark. Shaw drifted in there and took it nicely. Did Clinton Shaw. Wants to play on quickly. He's got Hewitt up the ground. Stripped the cue from the side out. Marks him pointless. Great effort, Peter. Stripped the cue. And he comes in on right foot, looks to half forward, past Edgar Luddick. Did he get a push in the back? No free kick given. At ground level, Shaw's in trouble. Panicked a little. Got the hand pass away, though. Got it there towards Scotty Johnson. He intercepted. His hand pass is okay. He's found a teammate there, Richard Field. Right foot kick to half forward. Dropping back, taking the mark. Looks like Troy Short. He's going to relieve the pressure for Bannockburn. They just can't get it past the centre at the moment. He goes short towards Hewitt. Front Cole Fraser over the top. Knocks it down. Chance for Harton. Hand pass is okay from Beck. Back to Cole Fraser. The kick smothered by Shaw. His kick smothered by Beck. It's tit for tat. Here's stripped a cue. Long hand pass into the forward zone. Taking no risk. Chopper Habib. A 35-metre punch towards the boundary line. He's put it out of bounds. 25 metres around from goal. And the Centrals in front on the board, 66 to 59, and deep in attack.
Boundary umpire brings it back into play. This time Wilson traps it. Collar with the ball. Ricochets down to where Paul Smith from Bannockburn defends well. Kick was well smothered off the boot though. Only travelled about 20 metres. And Cole Fraser chips in now for Werribee. Drives it up there to the teeth of goal. And Alistair Broad said, I'm not taking any chances here. And punches it through for a minor score.
Whew, they're racking up the points.
Let's go, Clint!
9-5-59 Bannockburn. The Centrals 9-12-67. They've kicked 1-4 for the quarter. Could have sewn it up by now, but they haven't. Here's Paul Smith kicking in. Went short on this occasion to Alistair, to Jake Hewitt, who takes the mark short of half back. Looks up the field and elects to go wide. The outer side of the ground. Looking out there for Henderson. Can't take the mark. Hasn't taken many today. His opponent, Paul Smith of Central, chips it in. Peter Stripner-Cute takes the mark outside 50. Looks to play on immediately. He does. It's a long kick in towards the goal mouth. Mark to McLennan. Yep.
Paul Smith just caught on the wrong side that time. The ball dipping to the right. And unfortunately for Paul Smith, he was on McClellan's left. Stuck his behind out and kept him away from the flight of the football and took the easiest of chest marks. He's no more than 15 metres from goal directly in front.
Comes in now, McClellan. Oh, it's a shocking kick off the boot. Oh, he's missed.
I was about to say couldn't miss it, was just chalking it up, so I'm glad I kept my mouth shut for a change. 1 goal, 5 for the quarter. The Centrals should be 4 or 5 in front now. They've got all the play in this final quarter. They're finishing full of running. They need to regain a bit of composure here. They can do through Smith. He kicks it out too far. Cole Fraser can't take the mark. Winter a clever tap on to East. East the hand pass to Bath. Bath back to East. East got one running on his outside. Pick it up, son. It does. It goes on the left foot there. Wentworth it was. Up into the forward zone. Oh, good mark under pressure down here by the drainer, Shane Andrews. He's out at left half forward. Tipo out to score. He's got to drill it long.
Okay, drainer. Important kick. He sees Winter at centre half forward. Now play on, Stormy.
No.
Oh, he could have gone.
He does now.
Goes now short, looking there for Collinger, who's set himself up there in the pocket. Ran a good 50 metres. Good tap out there.
Henderson it was.
Back to Henderson. Quick hands. Left foot kick. Ran fast across the face of goal. And a diving mark has been paid. And it looks like Jock Ryan down there.
Yeah, he's played in defence most of the day today. Ryan comes away with the ball. Long kick. There's no one home here. The boundary umpire will probably win this as bounces on its end. Oh no, young Eastie got back there, did well. Chased hard. Left foot kicks a beauty. He finds further up the field Shaw. He's way down the ground. Shaw now. Right foot kick. Heads for home. Oh, Daniel Tom almost the mark. The major spins around his tackle. Lost the footy there. A little kick across the face of goal. It's getting out of bounds, is it? No, Matty Pilgrim chases hard. Now it goes out. Oh, the major nearly made himself a hero.
Yeah, Damien Tom a little bit stiff on that occasion, but A for effort. Could have been a little bit higher, you reckon?
It was close.
9 points of difference. 9-14 plays 9-5. And now 9-6. One behind.
Yeah, they've got to get a goal out of this forward move, boys.
Yep, certainly do. Important kick in. It's a lovely drop punt to Gareth Buck. The fullback looks to Wilsons. At ground level low, roughhouse. Robbie Renderson picks it up. Goes to centre half forward on Collinger. Out of position. And in front, taking a fine grab, Robbie Edgar.
Edgar comes towards the grandstand side. Ryan, he's got the run. He's got a couple of mates as well. Fields, one of them. Oh, he sits and waits though. Good play from Alistair Broad to put the pressure on. 1 against 3 and did well. And the Bannockburn supporters are certainly letting him know he did a fine job there.
Werribee obviously kicking the ball on. That was Murray Travers' long punt kick out. Got it way out here to centre wing. Comes down to Bath. He has a little bit of a kick. We'll won't call it fresh here. James Ryan pursues the hand pass there. Runs around onto his left foot and he goes very, very wide. Out wide. He's looking for Paul Smith of the Werribee central side. He's after the foot. He's got a bit of support there. Doesn't need it. Cleverly gets around Smith now. Left foot kick long inside the 50-metre zone. Up in front there was McLennan. Couldn't take the mark on that occasion. The ball spills free. Here comes Scott. Picks it up. Long kick from Scott into the goal mouth. Is that a mark? Luke Luddick says it is. And he shows it to his opponent, Jason Habib. And Luke Luddick has paid the mark. 6 metres out directly in front.
Andy Scott has just come onto the ground replacing Puppy Field. And luckily Irish, the ball kicked out of defence. And he's run onto it and kicked it up to Luddick, who's taken a great grab 15 metres from goal.
And he's ended the runner behinds. He's put that right through the middle. The Centrals now with a very handy break in the preliminary final for 1995. And they know it too. And Habib there with Brendan Jackson. They're not the best of mates either. Been a trier all day, Jackson, just running back to the centre for that bounce. Bannockburn 9-5-59. Werribee Centrals 10-13-74. The Great Western Hotel final quarter scoreboard. They've kicked 2-5 in the last quarter of the Centrals. Bannockburn have got 1 rush behind only. They need to get this ball out of the centre and start something moving up the forward zone.
Back in the centre now. And the sun has disappeared from Osborne Park.
Yes, it's a little bit gloomy, isn't it?
Gloomy in the final quarter here. Umpire Ryan will come in.
It's looking a little bit gloomy for the Tigers at the moment. They've got to get a couple of goals quickly to give themselves a bit of a sniff. It is Ronnie Brain on guest video to give us a call out of the centre.
Good bounce down too this time, and allows Vilsons to beat Evans. Taps it to Edgar, who's been great this afternoon for the Centrals. Kicks to centre half forward in front to his Roland Beck. He takes the easiest of marks.
Beck goes up. Oh, Luddick by himself. Habby comes across, but he takes the mark at the second attempt. And Luke Luddick will have a shot for goal from 35 metres out.
As I said earlier, he's one of those players you've really got to watch. He had a bad start to the game. I said when he got taken off the grid, you just got to watch this. You're liable to kick goals very quickly. And he seems to kick 2 or 3 in a row, doesn't he? He's one of those half forwards that comes into the play and bobs up with 2 or 3 and then drifts out again.
Yeah, very good player.
At the moment, he's drifted in. He's a good left foot kick. He just kicked the previous goal. Can he kick 2 in 2 minutes? He's inside 50. Distance shouldn't worry him. It's a long kick. They're already waving their hands down there.
All clear.
It's home. It's a goal. What a hush comes around us here, Ronnie. We're surrounded by Bannockburn supporters. And a nice goal to Luke Luddick. It's his second in a couple of minutes.
Margin now out to 20 points, and it's a pretty tough ask now for Bannockburn. And, well, the breeze has dropped away a little. It's still favouring the city end. As we see, Werribee Central's 11-13-80. They trail Bannockburn 9-6-60.
Bounce down. Goes towards the wing. Henderson gets around, handball to Matty Pilgrim back in the centre. Gets around Jackson. Back to Evans. Didn't know he was going to get the ball then. Left foot kick towards centre half forward. Over Ryan's head. Andrews tries to tap it on, but only as far as Ryan. Out towards the wide open spaces, and he's found the coach. You'll get a game in the grand final next week. Vilchens has a bounce. Plays on. 2. He's at half forward. 3 bounces. He can go for goal. He goes long. Up towards Roland Beck, and also McClellan coming out. McClellan can't take the mark, but he's got a free kick for over the shoulder. Against Alistair Broad there. So Darren McClellan will come in, try and kick his first goal this afternoon.
Well, I suppose that's the advantage of being in front, though, the big fella.
You're going to get those, Ronnie, if you're in front. You're a chance.
Well, he's about 30 metres out directly in front. The drop punt. He's allowed for the breeze. I think the fight he's allowed for it a little too much. Yes, is offline.
Just a minor score there. But the margin ever increasing.
81 plays 60 in actual fact.
It might be 9-6, I think.
60.
Yep, 9-6-60 plays 81 on the Great Western Hotel final quarter scoreboard. And Paul Smith played his heart out today, prepares to bring the ball back into play for Bannockburn. He goes for Shaw. He's up in front of Cole Fraser and takes the mark and or free kick. Got his arms pulled off the football when he was about to grab it. And Shaw is at half back, west stand side of the ground. The ball holds up in the breeze. Chance here from behind. Rose knocks the ball to the turf. Here comes East. He's been a good player. In a bit of stride, Ryan throws him over the boundary line. The ball spills free. Boundary umpire signifies I'm going to throw it back in. Gets the all clear from field umpire Sean Ryan. And the boundary umpire going to affect one right in front of the commentary position. Let's watch his star, Roddy.
Yeah, not bad either. Yeah, allows for the breeze. Favours the big fella vet. Oh, geez, Evans just about ripped his head off. And it could be on here.
Not much doubt about that free kick, one wouldn't think, Ron.
Well, it was pretty obvious from here, and Ryan got that one right.
We are, in fact, about 32 metres from that directly in front of us. Not much doubt about it, Jason.
No, certainly not. Up towards centre half forward. Hewitt's there, gets the ball out the back of the pack. Colliger. Short little kick over towards Shaw. He's going to be under pressure from Travers, but takes the mark. Did he play on there? Umpire said no. He goes short over towards Pilgrim. He's going to be under pressure from Scott. He has to sit and wait. Well done. Good mark at half back, point of the square. Wants to move it along quickly. Plays on now. Towards the commentary box, gives it to Paul Smith. He's going to be run down by Scott and by Luddick. Oh, he gets one high though, and we'll take the free kick. Play on advantage. Pilgrim's got it. That's Matty. Takes a bounce. He draws Vilchens. He gets around him. Play on the call. Tell me what's happening, because I don't know.
Well,
I don't know either.
Umpire Nolan put the ball down the ground, right?
Yeah, but he played advantage. Why couldn't they just keep going?
Well, Ryan stopped the play. He didn't know what was going on because he doesn't know.
Here's a good grab taken at centre half forward. To get back to play here, that was Troy Colliger. Zipped in and took that one too far out. Awkward looking kick off the boot out. Wide it goes. We're going to say it's a good kick because he's found a teammate out there.
It's like Troy Shaw, is it up?
Yep.
Well, it is, yeah. I think just want to get a bit of his number. He's a long way down the ground and he takes the mark. He's probably just too far out. Kicking into the breeze. He's got a kick from just inside 50 into the breeze. He might even look for a short one. Let's wait and see. He gets a short one from Winter. He likes to go long. The kick drifts across the face of goal. At ground level, Major Tom. The Major's gone bang as he put one through for Bannockburn. He has. They're not done with yet, the Tigers. Important kick for goal, that one by Major Tommy. Shark the pack brilliantly. Kicks his third goal, and he gives Bannockburn a little bit more of a sniff.
Yeah, 66 plays 81. 15 points the margin on the final quarter of the Great Western Hotel. As we see that the time clock is ticking along, though. How much time we got? 20 minutes mark of the final term.
Well, there's still time, Roddy.
They have got time. They need 2 forward thrusts very quickly if they're going to get back in it.
Important to attack
About
the
8 minutes
football.
to go.
Important for the to attack the football about now too. There's a little bit of headhunting going on out there at the present time. The bounce doesn't really favour Evans. Here comes Edgar. Better grand player takes it at 50. Goes long in towards the forward zone. Almost a Martin McLennan. Not paid. Have him push the ball in front of him. It's been a free kick paid down here as it stacks on the mill, and it's going to go this time the way of Alistair Broad against Darren Harton. And Broad will take this one to the back pocket.
Goes wide, looking for Wentworth. He's going to be under pressure from Luddick, but good kick and a good mark. He takes it at half back. Just to move it quickly. Henderson's on the wing. He goes in that direction now. Strip the queue in front. Henderson one hand and then gets it. Rough Robbie takes the mark. They have to move it quickly now. He's on the wing. Oh, I see, and that's why he kicks into the man on the mark. Gets it back though. Runs through. Gives the ball towards Colliger. Can't take it with him. Fraser wrapped up. Colin Fraser got it. Free kick found.
Yeah, the tackle just slipped. The tackle was good for a start, but it slipped up around the shoulder and neck area, unfortunately, there for Rodney Pilgrim. And a free kick was the correct decision to Darren Fraser.
Now they're reversing it. Some unknown reason. Goes towards Evans in the middle.
Andrew Scott off and Paul Field back on.
Goes towards centre half forward. Andrews can't pick it up. Tom's there. Travers has got it this time. Runs across half back. Kick out towards Smith. He's alone and free at half back. Takes the mark around Winter. Left foot kick towards the boundary lines. A poor one though. Looking for strip to cue. Free kick. Matty Pilgrim on the wing.
The Tigers need to make something of this forward foray. Matty Pilgrim chips it in short. Fades Henderson having a good last quarter. Chips it across to Jake Hewitt, who comes up, takes the mark in the centre, plays on quickly, trying to get down forward quickly. Oh, Clinton Shaw's up, almost took a beauty. Couldn't hang on with Paul Field at the ground level. Taps it at the back. Travers paddles it towards Ryan. He's in a bit of strife. Bannockburn a chance down through the agency of Hewitt, who kept coming out wide by the hand to Winter. Winter's got a kick quickly. Looks for a short chip. It's on. The kick is good. And he finds, that looks like the Devil Dodger, Rose. He takes the mark. And he's a chance to score here. Probably 35 metres out from just a kick at about 35. Now the mark stands at about the 30-metre mark. Now he's not too happy with the
He'll kick this. He'll dob this.
Going to go back and have another shot. Young Rosie, here he is, right foot. Oh, not a good looking kick. It's home though. I think it's got there. Yep. The Bannockburn Tigers won't lay down.
Well, they're still working hard. The Tigers 11-6. 72 now. Bannockburn trailing Werribee Centrals by 9 points to 11-15-81.
They've kicked 2 goals, 1 Bannockburn, the Centrals.
That's
in the last quarter, kicked
minutes
3 goals, 6. Ronnie shouts out to the crew in front, probably about 3.5 minutes to go. Great Western Hotel scoreboard.
Didn't you say?
23 minutes gone to the final quarter on the Bannockburn Sporting Trophies time clock. The ball's back in the centre. Rosie kicked that one, give him a bit of a chance. Back into the centre. Vilchins versus Evans. Vilchins wins it. Troy Colliger can't break the pack. Fraser's been great in the last quarter. Tumbles the punt out of the middle, but Bannockburn intercepted across half back.
Yeah, and away goes Clinton Shaw now on his left foot. Chips it over the top. Matty Shaw, Mel Pilgrim it is. Plays on quickly. Daniel Rose, who just kicked that last one. Puts ball to ground. Gets around Vilsons over the top. He goes. Looks there for Chopper. Oh, over the top there was Andrews, but good work Murray Travers, who kicks the ball right across to the outer side of the ground, straight to the boundary line, and it's out of bounds, about 45 from goal. Bannockburn into attack.
Jason Shane Andrews, both hands on it. He's got to hold them this stage of the quarter.
Yeah, he does. Yep.
Dropped a lot of those today. Put a lot down.
Ball in. Vilchins and Evans. About 45 from goal. Bannockburn attacking. Evans gets his right hand to it over the back of the pack. Winter, but chipping in. Barry Delaney gives it towards Johnson. Edgar running off half-back. Relieves the pressure towards the wing. Shaw falls over, can't stop the ball. Beck now, right foot kick long. Coming out from full-back is Broad. Backs himself. Oh, McClellan, 1 against 2 now. Can give it to Harton. Harton can give it back to McClellan. Oh, good tackle, though. He's dropped the ball. He's still got it. He's tackled again by Broad. Great work, Bannockburn defence.
Going to defend the umpire there. I thought the ball jarred free in the tackle rather than him dropping it.
Good call, Cookie.
Dropped it like a hot potato.
Tension building. 9 points the margin. Oh, the bounce favours the big fella in Richard Field. He runs his full term, shoots a goal, and it's just touched on the last line. Great work there, Clinton Shaw. What a game he's played.
Been a terrific game here this afternoon. We had a closer yesterday. We're getting all the closies, Roddy. We're waiting now for Paul Smith to bring the ball back into play once he gets hold of it, that is. He's got it now. He's kicking into bit of the light. He comes in from full back. He puts the boot wide. That's the way. Experience. Kicks it way out over 50. Henderson the target. Fraser with the fist from behind. Darren Fraser did well. Not the back of the arms of Stripner-Q outside 50. Short pass from Stripner-Q into the pocket. Oh, no mark taken. Paul Smith does well. Butters up. Gets the hand pass across there to Troy Shaw might have been. His kick intercepted by Darren Fraser. He's outside half forward. He's tackled. Gets around it nicely. Hand pass over the top to Cole Fraser. He's 65 metres from goal and closing. He goes long on the right foot. 2-on-1 here. Paul Smith takes no chances. Double fist towards the boundary line towards Harton. But it's slapped away from him and the finish there by Paul Wentworth. Good effective work. Paul Smith took no chances there, Ronnie. 1 out against 2 bigger opponents. Header for the fence.
Ball left forward pocket about 10 metres from the Werribee goal. Clinton Shaw back at the pack, but at ground level, Brendan Jackson shoots it, goal on the left foot. A quick snapshot out of that back was good work, but he's offline.
The margin is just increasing a little. 73 plays 80 now. 72 plays 81, I beg your pardon. We've got 74 here. 11-6, I think you'll find the score is.
Werribee point there. Kick out by Smith. Clinton Shaw. Good mark at half back. Shaw now. Go long. Comes towards Rose. Fraser in front. Got help from Troy Shaw. Kicks it in front of him towards the wing. Easton Ryan. Surrounded Ryan. He's over the top of the ball. Umpire Ryan will come in. It's probably his brother.
Well, a bit lucky there to get away with it because he just sat over the top of the ball for mine. But umpire Ryan prepared now to bounce down, which he does. No one gets a decisive tap. Second bite of the cherry. Evans with good work. Clinton Shaw runs his full distance. Looks up there for the chopper. Tops it over the back, but again, defensive Murray Travers. Good work. It was Stripner-Q in actual fact who clears the football. No, it was Buck, the fullback. He's well down the ground. And he looks out there for his teammate in Darren Fraser, but he can't fight him. And it's out of bounds.
They've got to get some marks down in that full forward zone. They're getting it down there a couple of times, but it's coming back too quick. They've got to catch the footy when it gets down there. To the Bannockburn Tigers. The Central's in control. They want to play against Corio next week. Wilson's over the top. It's okay to Edgar. Another possession. Kicks the ball down towards half forward. Here comes Paul Smith. Is it coming out? Push the ball in front of him. Back towards Wentworth. Harton gathers. Got a hand pass across to Richard Field. He's in stride. Got a hand pass across to Edgar. Edgar the short kick into the forward zone. No mark down there. Luddick left foot. Luddick left foot. Luddick point.
Good pressure again to Bannockburn defence, but gee, they're under pressure all the time at the moment. Margin now, 2 straight kicks, 12 points. 11-18-84. Werribee Centrals, Bannockburn 11-6-72. Great Western Hotel final quarter scoreboard.
2 goals might be too much, Jason.
Yeah, could be. Only a couple of minutes to go. Smith, short kick in Pilgrim. Always under pressure from Beck, and now he's surrounded. Good play, Roland Beck, and get it out to Jackson. Jackson's wrapped up by Smith. Matty Pilgrim comes in, kicks it off the ground towards the safety of the boundary line. And the umpire will come in and throw it in.
The Tigers looking down the barrel. The season's on the line. The boundary umpire puts it back into play. Edgar almost in possession, claims it, tackled. They'll get a ball up decision, I think you'll find.
28.5 minutes gone to the final quarter. 12 points the margin. Werribee Centrals look like advancing to challenge the Corio Devils in the 95 Premiership Division 1 battle.
Evans taps it out of the ruck. Henderson, good pick up. Right foot kick towards the wing. Shaw going back. Easter's there. They got it now. Ryan leaves it for Fraser. Colin Fraser now sets something up. Goes short. Brendan Jackson's there. Finds him. Play on now. Kick across the ground. Paul Smith in the centre of the ground. That's Werribee's Paul Smith goes with his left boot long towards McClellan, leading from full forward. It's not going to meet him. Harton, good roving over the top of the Luddick. He could finish it off here. Luddick gets around College, a handball back to Harton, run in for goal. There's the game.
That's the sealer. Yep, good work there from the run of Darren Harton. Kicks his second for the afternoon and the 12th goal for the Werribee Central side. And now that has certainly sealed it for them. 18 points the lead. 29-minute mark of the final quarter. Great Western Hotel scoreboard shows Werribee 12-18-90. They lead Bannockburn 11-6-72.
Yes, they've been very strong. Centrals, the Bannockburn have thrown everything at them in the last quarter, but they've answered, and that is the sealer, the man on screen there, who's had the hair done especially for this afternoon. Harton has put through the sealer to Philpott Park, and the flag's flapping in the breeze, and I think the flagging fortunes of Bannockburn have finished also.
Yep, they certainly have, Cookie. Umpire Ryan now puts ball to ground. Wilsons does battle with Ian Evans. No one gets a handle on it. Troy College, a little quick kick out of the back, but it's all Werribee. Good work there from Paul Smith. Caught one a bit high. Advantage is paid now as the ball spills to Robbie Edgar on centre wing. Left foot kick up to the flank. Looks to Roland Beck, but good knock away there, Troy Shaw. And it's out of bounds, about 55 metres from the Werribee goal. Out of sight here of Osborne Park. Just
Bit of a
about
hush
silence.
come over the crowd, Roddy, in front of us. Barry umpire puts it back into play. It's deep in the attacking zone here. It comes back here to Jackson. The hand pass intercepted by Henderson. Lifted himself in this last quarter. Rough Robbie Henderson kicks into the centre of the ground. There's a mark here. Central's mark. It looks like Scott Johnson coming up from the back pocket. He takes it right in the centre of the ground. Looks out wide. Got a teammate in Beck, and he hits him on the chest with a very nice pass. Midway between centre wing and half forward. Roland Beck, one of the runners of the side. Looks to go long on the right foot, he does. High flyers wanted at ground level. A little fresh air shot there from Richard Field. Kicked off the ground by Alistair Broad. It's gone out on the floor. The siren's gone. There'll be a shot at goal after the McClellan will take a bit of a kick here after the siren. It won't matter. The game's over. 3-goal victors at the moment are Werribee Centrals. And McClellan is going to have a bit of a taste of glory. He's going to try the reverse banana again. And
Oh,
might have got up
kicked
behind.
it.
Oh, he got a goal!
What a great goal!
Oh, gee, didn't that swing back? Sensational.
Yes,
Well,
he kicks his first.
Darren McClellan got his first. The margin now 4 goals. In the end, a comfortable victory for the Werribee Centrals after an entertaining game here at Philpott Park.
Certainly was. Congratulations to both sides here and providing some fine entertainment for quite a good crowd here out here at Osborne Park. Final scoreline, gentlemen. Bannockburn 11-6. 72 have been defeated by the Werribee Central side. 2 good on the day by 24 points. 13-18, 96 points. And goal kickers, gentlemen.
31 shots there, Ronnie, too, for Werribee Centrals as opposed to 17 for Bannockburn. And had they kicked straight in the early part of that last quarter, the Centrals would have had a resounding victory. Goal kickers this afternoon for the losing side. For Bannockburn, Paul Bath kicked 1. Daniel Rose got 1. And then they had multiple goal kickers. Ronnie Pilgrim kicked 3, Damien Tom kicked 3, and Shane Andrews kicked 3. Whilst for Werribee, 1 goal to Timmy Ellis, who hope he's all right for next week. Timmy copped a nasty one where we hit the ground. James Ryan got 1, Paul Smith got 1. Darren McClellan kicked that lovely goal after the siren. Andrew Scott kicked the goal. 2 goals to Darren Fraser, 2 goals to Brenton Vilchins, and 2 goals to Dean Harton, who kicked that one that mattered.
Okay, now, the hard part comes, fellas, in the votes. And if you like, I'll start my ball rolling. And I've decided to go this way, gentlemen. Werribee Centrals. Gee, Brendan Jackson played pretty consistently, but I've gone for Paul Smith, number 33 at half back, giving him 1 vote. He, especially that last quarter, and it's not just that particular effort, but he cleared the ball well for them on plenty of occasions, kicking the ball long to position. Paul Smith, Werribee Centrals, 1 vote. Paul Smith, Bannockburn, 2 votes. So there we are.
The clan.
Paul Smith show here this afternoon because the Smiths were very dominant all day. So congratulations, Paul Smith from the Bannockburn side. A great effort there on the last line of defence all day for the Tigers. And best on ground, I've given it to the number 18 jersey for the Werribee Central side, Robbie Edgar.
Hey, we're looking at my notes again, Ronnie. I've given 3 points also to Robbie Edgar. Thought he was the best four-quarter player on the ground all day. Gave 2 points to Paul Smith of Bannockburn. Thought he played a terrific game at centre half back. And I gave Brenton Vilchens a vote because of his game after half time. I thought he was the difference getting the ball out of the centre. Wasn't had much effect on the game early, but after half time did all the heavy work, took plenty of marks, kicked a couple of goals for them at vital times. And I gave him the 1 point with apologies to Clinton Shaw.
I apologise to Darren Fraser. I couldn't fit him in my votes. I thought he played pretty well all day.
Good call,
Yeah.
Jace. Played very well.
I've given 1 vote to Paul Smith from Bannockburn.
Paul Smith Bannock, yep.
Yep. I've given 2 votes to Clinton Shaw. His game across half-back was good. And I've given 3 votes to Robert Edgar as well. Good four-quarter player for Werribee today.
Okay, so unanimous decision by the sounds of things. I'm not sure where our director, Noel Fanning, is to give his votes, but he's obviously... Oh, here he is. Your votes, Noel, you haven't got any votes today.
Noel's been a bit busy this afternoon.
He's been a bit busy organising things, so there you are. Robbie Edgar, Werribee Central's best on ground here this afternoon. We're in the 18 jersey. Now, let's have a look.
Be Paul Smith of Bannockburn, Roddy.
Bannockburn with 5 votes. He gets second best on ground. And the 1 vote...
You've got Paul Smith of... no, you haven't.
Clinton Shaw.
Clinton Shaw's got to get the 1 vote because he gets 2 points in our totals with 1 point to Brenton Vilchens and 1 point to Paul Smith of Werribee Central. So Clinton Shaw gets the 1 point.
Okay, well, this has been another fine guest video production here this afternoon out at Osborne Park. We've got the 94.9 guest video FM crew here.
Frank Werribee down here is the technical director. Where did he go last night? The Crown Casino.
Oh, he hates that place and he should stay away from it because he's got no money again. But to the umpires, well, congratulations to Mark Nolan and Sean Ryan. Well, it'll probably be his last game for the season, I'd reckon. Boundary umpires Timmy Drew and David Sumbler. And the mid-goals, Lou Marachi and Clive Tuan. Another fine effort for the men in white here this afternoon. But all in all, the Werribee Central's crowd, they were just a little bit too strong for the Bannockburn Tigers here this afternoon, going out 24-point victors in the preliminary final, and they'll take on Corio in the 95 grand final.
Central's 12-18-90, beat Bannockburn at 12. Oh, you couldn't have that right again. 13-18-96 the scoreboard was at the finish, unbelievable. To 11-6-72, 24-point victory. Ronnie, we had the points right. That bloke downstairs. No wonder he's bankrupt. He can't add up.
He'll be sacked too, I think.
It's good night from me.
Good night from me.
And good night from them.
Hope
Thank
you
you very
enjoyed the
much.
call as much as we have been bringing it to you. Another fine guest video production.